Hello handheld gamers and welcome to the channel again. Today we're going to look at a bit of a bargain game for the Steam Deck. So at the moment, Need for Speed Payback, which was released in 2017, is currently on sale until the 15th of September, and it's reduced from £24.99 to £2.49, so about $3. It's a bit of a bargain just now. However, this game, if you look it up to see if it's Steam Deck verified, says it's not verified and that the game is broken. But it isn't actually broken. There's just a little bit of work you have to do to get it working properly. Now the first thing you have to do, and I'm not able to show you here because it takes a bit too long, is you need to go into desktop mode, via the Steam button and power and switch to desktop. Once you're there, click on the speaker icon on the taskbar at the bottom and expand that. And the top option is called Echo Cancel Sync, and that will be set to around about 20%. You need to move the little slider up to about 70%. So if you don't do that, you'll find when you run the game, there's a really low volume, you can barely hear it. But if you do that, it'll be fine. So just install the game as normal from the Steam library. It will automatically bring down the Origin launcher in the background. You don't have to log into that, it's all good. And as you can see here with the logo, it's currently not Steam Deck verified. But if you load the game, and it takes a minute or two to load, first thing you'll need to do is it'll default to 720p. I think it's actually 768p at default, so you need to change that to 800p. My settings, what I've set up is you'll need to go in and change the controller layout because it's just completely screwed up. Set it to the default Steam controller layout. So if you go into controller settings, and in here you can just pick under template, it'll have a custom template. Put it to gamepad with gyro. That seems to work fine. And use template 1 in the actual game itself. The other thing you want to do is in the game you'll want to set the game up to run with Proton GE, which seems to work the best with the least kind of artifacts on screen. And in your performance settings, I have set the game up with, I've used a per game profile. I've set the frame rate limit to 40 and put the refresh rate down to 40. The game will run at 60 FPS quite a lot of the time, but it will stutter every now and then and drop to about 40. But when it starts to stutter, it'll often stutter down as low as 5 FPS and becomes completely unplayable. If you leave it locked at 40, it seems to work quite reliably. So I've also set a thermal power limit at 10 watts. You can leave it at unlimited, but it just uses more power then. And I've used the built-in FSR scaling on the Steam Deck because there's no scaling built into this game. Settings wise in game, I've left the graphical settings set to auto, and I've turned off motion blur because I don't like that. Although this game might be one that suits motion blur. It's your own tastes may vary. And as you see, it's this is a loading screen just now, but the game itself is about the same. Locked to 40 FPS, and it's only drawing at the moment about 12 watts. When the game gets up and running, you're in a busy area in a race, it could be as high as 18 watts. So don't expect much more than a couple hours worth of screen time. I do have the brightness turned up quite high here. And one of the things you will notice is it's a little bit slow in loading, but when it gets going, it works pretty well. As you can see, it's just works. So that little bit of configuring at the start makes all the difference for the in-game play. Remember guys, if you like what I do, please like, share and subscribe. Your likes and subscriptions go a long way to help the channel. So if I look at the settings in-game, you will see, well, under controller I've left it on preset 1, and in graphics I've got 1280 by 800, full screen is on, vertical sync is on as well, motion blur is off, and I left the graphics quality set to auto. So what's strange is if you set it to the lowest setting you can still get stuttering, but if you leave it on auto you seem to get the best graphics but also the best in-game play as well. And I have to say, pretty good game this. Graphically it still looks the part. I mean, it's a story-led game, but it's good fun. Now see, there's a little stutter there. Sometimes when you get the talky bits where it's introducing you to going to do something, you may find that there's an occasional little stutter. That was down to 28 there, but do apologise for the rain. It's just started absolutely pouring down. If you can hear that. Well, what I will say is this game worth trying on the Steam Deck? Well, they're basically $3, so I think it's worth a try. And it'll run on pretty much a potato, so you can run it on your desktop PC at home or on any other device that you may have lying around, a gaming laptop or what have you. So, thanks for watching, guys. Very much appreciate the likes and the views. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye for now.